Kev, what up, man?
What's up? Took a week
I
off.
was napping, bro.
You were napping, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Took a week off, man. Let's talk about this week off, man, because you don't really take you a working dude. You don't never take no time off. What's up?
I went and visited the in-laws out there in the Chicagoland area.
Chi-town. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Took a few acting lessons from Com. You know.
I feel like Ice Cube's acting. Anyway, I get it. You mean the snakes out there this big? Like, I thought that was perfect. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Cube landed that role better than any role he ever played. Doughboy or not. A gangster on a safari with a giant snake.
I just watched I watched Three Kings again. That's a good movie, man.
Oh, wow. Yeah?
Yeah, man. Just enough Marky Mark and Ice Cube.
Just enough Marky Mark and Ice Cube. Exactly. It's hilarious. The amount needed. Of the amount needed.
So it's like a recipe, you know? Exactly. Yeah. Just
a dash.
Yeah.
Flight was cool. Everyone's doing well. Are we looking good over in Chi or what?
Everything is fantastic, man. Airport is still gotta be one of my favorite places in the world. Any airport.
All right, I was waiting for the sarcasm in it.
The only thing better than the airport on the whole, the only thing better than that is the baggage claim section of the airport.
Nice. Come on. Okay, question. So did you fly out of LAX or Burbank? Or
LAX.
No, neither one? LAX, okay. Because the baggage claim at LAX is like basically like however they build prisons is how they built that baggage claim. It's like cold and unfriendly and like, what are you doing here? We didn't even want you to fly in.
I just wish that they would stop messing around and just build an octagon around the baggage claim so that you could really just as soon as you enter the octagon, there are no rules. You have to tap out in order to not get broken.
That's where the purge should start, in the baggage claim?
Yeah. Yeah, the person with 14 kids just has them all lined up right alongside the carousel when nothing is even coming out. I'm like, you're going to walk away with about 12 and a half kids if you don't watch what you're doing.
So, for real. All right, so are you the type of person, I can make this the opening question.
Okay.
Are you the type of person, because it's just you, your wife, and your daughter, to send them away and go get the bags yourself?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, cool. Same here. Now my oldest daughter likes to, because she's 15, so she likes to kind of.
Yeah, I mean, if you could help, great. But
yeah, it's like, I don't care if it's 28 bags. Y'all go stand over there, and I'll handle it. Like, I don't need a crew for this. It's already too many people. Okay, cool. What is the science behind that? Is that a thing our fathers taught us? Like, I don't know how you end up like that.
All I know is if I see a bunch of bags coming out, I know which one's mine. So I know those are not mine. So there's no reason for me to be right in front of those bags. Also, by the way, if I see the bag coming, I know that I'm in the right place because eventually it's going to come by me. I don't need to go.
You don't need to move up?
Not really. Not really. Not really at all. Especially at LAX. At LAX, so I'm in a big rush to get my bag so I can get on that god-awful shuttle to go to the Uber parking lot that's like in East Inglewood.
How is LAX looking, man? I haven't been there. I'm going to be there in a little over a month. What are we looking like at LAX these days?
Let me tell you something. LAX is like the LaGuardia of the West Coast.
Okay. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. That sounds like a bad thing.
It's bad. It's bad. Especially when we live right next to the Teterboro of the West Coast in Burbank Airport.
I feel like they built LAX like, oh shit, we need an airport. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody was like, oh man, damn, we never built one. Like, let's start here. And then no planning. And they just started adding on top of it like the kid who, like me with Legos when I was a kid. Like all the other kids was fresh. And mine was like a yellow block halfway sticking out of a red block. That's like LAX. You know what I mean?
Yep. Not good.
Yeah. It's not good. They're trying to improve it, to my understanding. So
they'll get it right when I'm about 95,000 years old.
Oh, man. All right, man. I'm going to start the show off with this. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's get to the other side.
Okay.
Because, Kev, we have an opening confession.
All right.
Yeah, I got to make a confession, y'all. And it's going to be uncomfortable.
Sure.
But I got to do it. Yeah, I got to do it. All right, yo. Kev, you ready, man?
Yep.
All right, let's get to that side. Let's go.
Rap Sucks Radio. Blah, 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 blah.
What up, y'all? You alive on Rap Sucks Radio with your homeboy Trek Life and your fam, Kev Sakoda.
We know you have a lot of choices when it comes to podcasts, and we thank you for joining us.
What is the percentage of people that curse on accident or on purpose in those situations? Thank you for flying on fucking airline. We had a great time. We was drunk as shit up here. All right. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you would like to catch past episodes of Rap Sucks Radio, you could go to rapsucksradio.com and any of your favorite podcasting platforms, and you catch us on your television or on, I don't know, your screen, whatever. It's the same thing, but it's your computer screen. There you
Multimedia device.
Multimedia device. There you go. BTSN behind the scenes network. That's btsn.tv. That's BTSN on any of your Roku or Amazon Fire devices. Catch us, man. We there with plenty of other dope content. BTSN behind the scenes network. We want in. Also, Instagram is Rap Sucks Radio and RSR Podcast on Facebook. You think we've outlived that podcast that the woman was concerned that we were biting her,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I feel like I want to.
It sounded like compelling content. You looking it up?
I am. I'm really trying to avoid this confession. There's a couple of RSRs, by the way. Anyway, we got it on Facebook, so RSR Podcast.
That's right.
All right, man.
These
I gotta do
confessions.
this. Yeah, I gotta do this. I gotta do this on air.
Oh boy.
So I did DJ on Saturday. Right.
Okay.
We're doing our old school hip hop and R&B clubs. Snapback. We've been around for 10 years. 10-year anniversary. I can tell you why we've been around for 10 years, but that's not the point. The point is, I'm the opening DJ. I'm solo. I got the set from 9:30 to 11 o'clock. All right. So I got a little bit of the jump off hour. A little bit. At least, okay. For people on the East Coast, club closes at 1:30, 1:45 in the morning out here. So y'all like 11, that's jump off it? Nah. Look, yeah, trust me. 10:30, 10:40 is when people kind of roll in around here. Whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going through my music, man. I got to play some old school, whatever. And I played some Nelly, man. Played some Nelly, yo.
Hooray!
Suge took video of the whole thing. I was like, yo, why are we taking
Oh.
Yes, I play.
That makes Mr. Suge listener of the year.
Whole time he took video. I felt like grimy. Like I felt like I had a film on me the whole time. Like
you felt
know what I
like
mean?
like if Circus was a person.
Like yeah. Like I'm the human circus. Which fits because just playing Nelly is just some clown shit to begin with. But yeah.
How did this happen?
I don't know. Look, man. Last time I opened here, I tried to non-Cali people hang out for non-Southern California people hang out for a minute. Y'all not going to entirely understand this. All right. Snapback used to be in Long Beach. Long Beach, you could get away with a little bit, right? You could play some Raphael Sadiq a little bit. Like you could mix it up a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Snapback now is in Fullerton. Ain't no mixing it up.
Mm.
Like if you go slightly out the margin, they like, huh? What is this? Which Snoop song is this? I don't even know this song. Like you be like, yo, this is off the Dogfather record. They're like, what record? I need to know. Is this to you know what I'm saying? 36 pot, whatever, 369 or whatever? I don't know. 36 Mafia? Then nah, we don't know what it is. Like, you gotta be within the margins. So last time I played, I kind of bombed. And I was like, all right, I'm not doing that again. I'm giving y'all exactly what y'all
The only
want.
thing worse than
Top
playing
40,
Nelly
top
is playing
100
Nelly out of desperation.
It was Desperation.
Oh.
Man, it was Desperation Nelly, man. My whole set was desperate. Love, for real. Like, my whole set, like
DJ
people
Thirsty.
would want to fight. Like, yeah, it was DJ Thirsty Life. Yeah. Thirst Life in the building. And I'm not even going, I'm confessing this because it may actually happen again at some point in time. But the thing is, don't nobody want to, like, clear an entire bar. Like, I don't care what I don't care how hip hop you are.
Oh, I have so many questions here.
All right.
Okay.
We got let's do some Q&A.
One would assume from listening to any episode of this podcast that you don't even have Nelly on your computer.
Downloaded it that day.
Oh. Okay.
That day.
So so this was premeditated.
This was premeditated. Yep.
Wow. Wow.
I was downloading
charges are
songs
stacking up.
straight up off of the Billboard Top 100 of whatever year. So I was like going through Billboard Top 100, 2001, 2002, 2003, all the way, whatever, to 2008. So
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So premeditated, desperation.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay. So here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be confessing this if it was not on tape?
Oh, yeah, I would. I would.
Okay.
I absolutely would.
I
actually,
buy that.
when I was downloaded it on Saturday, I was like, all right, I got to talk about this. So Rap Sucks Ready. I knew I was going to have to say, I knew it. I knew I was going to have to say something about it. So, you know what I'm saying? So
oh, man. So were you starting to lose them? And then you were like, all right.
Yeah, because it's on the playlist, right? And, you know, I'm looking at it like.
You skipped ahead in the playlist to get to
I'm not
it.
do that. So then I'm looking at it. I'm getting closer to it in BPMs, right? Because I'm trying to play, speed up the pace per song, right? Like I don't, I'm looking at the joints, man. I'm just staring at it. I'll skip that joint. No. Skip past it again, and then finally I'm like, all right, well, if I don't play this now, then I'm gonna basically be like to the point where it's gonna be not Chipmunks because they had the whole little joint, but it's gonna be like sound weirdly fast or weirdly slow, pitched down and pitched up a little too high. So I played it, and Suge was sitting outside when I played it, and he just happened to walk in. Like he didn't walk in because he heard it either. I was like, man, if I played this one song before, he wouldn't even know it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he would have heard it, but he wasn't paying no attention.
Can you give me just a artist's interpretation of what his face looked like when he walked in and realized what was happening?
Oh man, he was like, like just come on, man. Like I'm like, come on, man. Like, what you want me to do, man?
Wait,
like,
which song was it?
What's the joint, man? Oh, I played the EI joint.
Never heard of it.
EI joint.
No, I've never heard of it. I don't listen to Nelly.
I know, Kev. I know. The chorus is very compelling. It's andale, mommy, EI, what's poppin' tonight? Very, very compelling, deeply written lyrics.
Oh, so basically what you're saying is that your DJ set was saved by the voice of a generation.
I wouldn't say saved. I wouldn't say saved. It was not saved at all. It was fine. The set was fine. It was just in my playlist, and I just kept it moving. I held my nose like this, and I played this song.
Was Nelly okay? Was he able to make it out of the building after carrying your entire set on his back?
You had to get the old uncle laugh. I couldn't even get that laugh out. Yo. Oh, you cold blooded for that one, man. That's cold. That's mean, man. This is already a difficult moment, man. Like, oh man.
Oh man.
When the chorus came on, man, like I was like, well, a little piece of me is gone, man. But what people will say generally, like, Trey, you didn't have to play it. And I didn't technically have to play the song, but I also wanted to kind of prove a point, which is like, it's not that serious. Like, I don't personally hate this dude. I recognize that his music falls into a certain category, hit records that people are aware of. Like, I wanted to kind of prove a point as well, which is also why I'm confessing it on this show. Like, I'm like, look, it ain't that big of a deal. Just play the record if this is a record, and just leave it at that.
Well, that's awfully big of you.
Oh, it's rough.
Oh boy, frankly, I'm stunned.
Fair enough. That's a reasonable response. It's a very reasonable response. I'm okay with that.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations on the 10-year anniversary to the whole crew.
Oh man, thank you, man. Thank you. Ironically, a club that or a crew that recognizes the value of the MC has lasted 10 years and gone to 4 or 5 different cities at this point. It's odd, right?
And none of the other DJs got mad at you. They're like, playing that so early. You playing that hit so early.
Opening set.
Dropping hits
in California. You could play that song 4 more times in downtown Fullerton. It'll be 4 different crowds within an hour. I was happy to hold them for like 25 minutes. I was like, dang, y'all didn't bar hop already? So yeah, it was cool.
Wow.
That's the key too. If you in a bar hop area, it's not where people start, it's where they finish.
That's right. That makes sense.
People will check your spot out. They'll bounce to another spot. But at the end of the night, that's the biggest thing about Snapback. Before I move on, is like, because Long Beach was that way. It was a little bit of a bar hopping area. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People will check you out and then they'll bounce. But when you look between 12:30 and 12:32 in the morning, they all back because your spot was the one that was popping. So don't feel bad when they walk out in the bar hopping area. Just let them go. They're gonna be back if you was rocking. That's the key. So
sounds like you got to figure it out.
Well,
there was one missing ingredient.
Oh man! All right, check it out. Episode title: Work Sucks Radio Part 2.
Yes,
Part 2. Agreed. By the way. All right. Topic number 1. Algebra must have hooked this lady up.
That's right.
Reason: IT worker sues her boss believing XX and email were kisses. This is sourced by BBC.com. Players involved are Karina, Gasparova, Alexander Gulandris, and horny punctuation. An IT worker sued her boss for sexual harassment after believing his uses of XXYY and question marks, that's 4 of them, in an email asking for more information was a coded way of asking for sexual relations. Karina claimed that when her boss Alexander renamed a work file with his initials, it was an abbreviation. With his initials AJG, it was an abbreviation of a jumbo genitalia. Bro, the reach. Good Lord, the reach. God, dog. All right. The Employment Tribunal at London Central Court said Karina's perception of the events was skewed and her claims of sexual harassment, discrimination, and unfair dismissal were rejected. She believed her superior, Alexander, was trying to chat her up when discussing business on work calls, claimed he would stare at her, and also claimed that email correspondence from Alexander insinuated a desire to engage in sexual acts. The actual email read, "Can you please complete the following? The solution is currently used by XX Agris companies and YY barge companies in corn cargoes in South North flows in the question. Also, can you remind me of the balance of the rollout?" This was the most boring part of this whole thing. Anyway, Karina represented herself. She argued that the XX referred to kisses, YY, sexual contact, and question marks were a coded way of asking her when she would be ready to engage. But the tribunal panel said it was a genuine request for information and did not imply any sexual nature. Further allegations included Alexander saying, "Have a nice evening," in what Karina describes as an alluring voice. Have a nice evening. And she claimed sexual harassment, discrimination, and unfair dismissal were rejected, and she was ordered to pay court costs to the company. All right, I'm going to pass this over to you, but I got to say this. Mm-hmm. I'm laughing at this. I'm laughing at it. We're laughing at it. But I do want to note that we really don't know how he actually acted before all of this. You know what I'm saying? Right. So she might have been tripping, but there might have been a little more that happened prior to these emails. All right, go ahead, Kev, take it away.
Yeah, I mean, it rarely is it smart to try and like both sides, these kind of things, like try and,
what, like what I just tried to do? Go ahead.
No. Because I think that, there's always two sides to every story, right?
Right.
One thing I know for sure is her side of the story is infinitely more entertaining and interesting than his. She's figuring out a way to find quite a bit of excitement in what is otherwise a seemingly dry, dull job.
Man, them XXs. Is there something on the internet that verifies that means that? Like, is that a thing that people do?
I don't know, man, but I would hate to have to play a game of tic-tac-toe with this lady. Like, yo, I'm married, lady. I have a kid. You were playing Nelly for her, and she just hears E-I-E-I-O, and she's
man,
calling the cops
it all
on
goes
you.
crazy from there.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Uh-oh, yeah. It is really for there. There's the uh-oh part. Uh-oh.
I guess she did not get the justice she was seeking.
Did not, which is reasonable. Coded messages are difficult at best, but this received a little But yeah, I don't know. Whatever their job was, that is a hell of an email too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He's making South North flows all dirty.
All right. Topic number 2. That was weird. That was weird. Was she
A jumbo genital.
A jumbo genitalia. What was on your mind at work, Karina? Karina was. This might be a little bit of your dirty mind.
just a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, you just adding stuff to initials. Like you might want to chill.
I think everybody at that company needs to take stock of what they're really doing in life.
For real.
Uh-oh.
All right. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. What did he say it like? Have a nice evening. In an alluring voice.
Peace.
What's an alluring voice? What's an alluring voice? I don't think I could do one on the air. Wow.
Oh. Get him next time,
Wow.
Karina.
Yeah, I guess so. Topic number 2. This lady spit game, no. Damn, ill spit game. Woman drops out of medical school after earning thousands of dollars a week selling her spit. I'm out of here. Peace. I quit. LATbible.com source, British medical student Letitia Jones and OnlyFans are the players. A British medical student has quit her studies and shelved her job as she now makes thousands per week in a rather interesting career change. Manchester student Letitia Jones handed in her notice at her part-time Tesco job after her lucrative side hustle of selling her own spit and bodily fluids online went absolutely bonkers. She had about a $13,500 debt to clear, so she began selling excretions from her body to people online. That's gross. It all started as a fluke, in quotes, she said. And now I've been doing it for 4 years. 4 years, Kev. This isn't a fad.
No.
She's 22 years old at this point. So she's been
career.
doing it since she was 18. Yeah. It's career. Career spitter. She said, I started doing OnlyFans, and through that, I got weird requests for shower water. I always knew it was a thing, but I didn't know it was so easily accessible. But when she received the first ever order for a jar of her own spit, she realized, I read that way too casually. She realized there was more to the content selling game than meets the eye. This, in light of us, Kev, never once selling a Rap Sucks Radio t-shirt. This woman is selling spit and shower water, and we have not sold one or attempted to sell one Rap Sucks Radio t-shirt.
She's got it figured out.
Yeah, we don't. Anything you could think of, people wanted, she said. The most I've ever made from spit is $1,852. What a nice, not round number for that. She said she knew the guy had money, and he was happy to pay it. Jones has now been able to leave her supermarket job and university. She paid off her mother's debts, her own, and even purchased a new horse for a sister that lives a lavish life, all thanks to a jar of spit.
She bought a horse.
Yeah, she bought a horse. From a West alone, she makes about $6,000 a week. Go ahead, Kev.
Oh, man. So this lady's pulling down like 300 G's a year?
Mm-hmm.
Minus shipping costs? You think she uses stamps.com?
I wonder. Wait, what does she fill out when they say, like, are there any harmful chemicals or in this packaging? It's like,
she says the same thing Gwyneth Paltrow does. I feel like this is the second or third article that we've done about somebody selling, and it's never
Yeah.
a dude.
No, nope. One of them was Erykah Badu, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. Guys are maniacs.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody who you would buy?
Nope. Nope. You couldn't even get the sentence out. You already knew the answer. Nah. The riskiest thing that I'll do, the most embarrassing, disgusting thing I'll do is play a Nelly record. That's it. It's the worst thing I'll do. Like,
man,
you got me. Y'all got me at my lowest. Never will you catch me.
Slippery slope. Slippery slope, bro.
$1,852. What do you do with it?
I don't want to know.
I mean, it's worth the discussion. We're talking about it on the show.
Maybe you should just fill the jar with like Dasani and no one could tell the difference.
So gross. Right?
What? Can I ask you something? Have you noticed that people do that on social media, is talk trash about one bottled water over another?
I've seen it once or twice.
I don't get it.
It's stupid.
It's pretty dumb.
Although
they're all garbage.
Yeah, Evian is pretty nasty though. Straight up. Some of it tastes like, I mean, I guess somebody's going to correct, and I don't mind being corrected. I don't know a lot about the water industry. I know that here in California, there's a lot of questions about Nestle or whatever, but some of it does taste like straight up tap water.
I like my tap water.
What are we doing?
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, the people who say it, though, I've seen them. And I'm like, I know how you live your life. And it's one thing to pull that bottle of water off the shelf at a supermarket, throw it in your fridge, and then you go in and drinking it. Then if you don't like it, maybe. But I know you pulled that 8-year-old bottle of water from under the seat in the back of your Toyota Tercel in 85-degree weather and then want to complain about the way it tastes.
Stop.
When maybe it was just all the garbage in your car seeped through the plastic and infiltrated.
I don't have a messy car nor a Tercel, but I do feel attacked a little bit because I will grab a bottle of water that was like, all right, well, shit, it's in my car. It had to be mine, right?
It's hard to say anymore.
Yeah, I got kids.
I got a lot of nerve, too, since I posted that picture of my wife's water bottles talking trash.
Oh, yeah. How did that go?
Not well.
I didn't even want to comment. I was like, man, I might hang out with this dude for his birthday. I'm not trying to comment because I don't want to hear nothing when I pull up. I don't want to hear a word. I'm pulling up on her team. I told him not to do it. That's all. I'm going to lie immediately.
Oh, boy.
I saw that post. It was like, okay, we out here. We came out. We on the edge dangling today. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Oh yeah, I was riding through that post like American Ninja Warrior, just hanging by one hand.
For real, 2 fingers. Like, how is he doing that? How is he hanging on to the edge with 2 fingers?
He has to. He can't let go. There's too much at stake.
I almost countered, man, because I have the similar situation. But then I was like, you know what?
It's not worth it.
Nah, because I can't see. You know, my fear is I can't see who's walking out of the back. My couch is facing, away from our house. So I'm always afraid of like a sneak choke out, like when I got to try to escape. I was sitting on the couch like I could clearly overpower my wife if I wanted to, but I do know she's capable of a sneak choke out, though. I feel like for sure. I feel like for sure she'd do it.
This sounds like a little bit of a violent household there.
I mean, it's
I
not.
Just
but
picture
I just feel like
coming in ninja, just
straight up
dropping from the ceiling.
You ever like heard the rush of feet and had to like prepare, like, oh shit, what's going on? Like who coming in here wilding? Like, yeah, it's like, yeah.
Oh man, It used to be when my little girl would come running, I'd hear her and I'd have to brace up, make sure, because I knew that I was only about 2.5 seconds away from getting either an elbow or a knee right in the groin region.
Yeah, the dive bomb, man. My youngest was good for that. I don't even know how she got over the couch. Like, damn, how you get that high? She's like, anyway. All right, man. Well, more power to Letitia, man.
Good job, doctor.
That is quite a disgusting thing to do. Topic number 3 is titled, I believe the children are the future.
That's right.
I didn't want to sing it. You guys know how the song goes.
Yeah. Sexual chocolate.
Right? I love that. That's still the greatest. Maryland students prank school by listing it on Zillow as nice half working jail. Huffington Post. HuffPost is where this comes from. Meade High School students and Zillow are the players involved. A group of high school seniors in Fort Meade, Maryland, had fun pranking their high school last week by attempting to sell it on Zillow. The students at Meade listed their school on the real estate website for $42,000. The listing, which was eventually removed, advertised a complimentary trash-scented air freshener and water issues. What? Oh, okay. Anyway, students also referred to the school as a nice half-working jail and said all 15 bathrooms come with sewage issues, as well as dangerous unfinished sections that could cost you your life. The listing that promised that your neighbors are rodents and insects that will make you squeal. Although the listing was a little insulting, Anne Arundel, County Public School spokesperson Bob Mosier admits he found it funny. He said, "This is incredibly creative advertising, but we are stunned that the listers so vastly underestimated the value of this prime real estate with amazing amenities." He said this in a statement. He said, "Potential buyers surely will be flocking to snap up this deal, right? This won't be on the market for long." Good sense of humor.
Yeah, good sport.
Good sense of humor. Yeah, good sport. I'm with it. Go ahead, Kevin.
I mean, they listed it for what, $42,000?
$42,000.
Oh, no, $42,069.
$69.
Good job.
$42,069.
Good job. Good job. That's got to be at least.
I guess if I said 1,852, I should have said 42,069.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kevin. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's got to be at least 200-300 under street value, right? That's the kind of shit you get when the only book you leave on the shelf in the library is Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal. By the way, what's a half-working jail?
That's no
not
idea.
a jail.
That's not a jail at all.
Yeah.
If it's half working.
Jail's got one job.
Well, actually, I take that back. Yeah, the baggage claim at LAX.
Octagon.
It's a half-working jail.
You can get out. You think you can get out, but you can't.
You hope you can, and you might take a roach with you. You never know. No, it's not that bad.
That's what we should put on Zillow. LAX.
LAX for real, yo. Yeah, dog. $15.99. Come on, man. The restaurant is gone. And you said at least they had the little Sky Lounge, whatever it was called.
Oh, is that closed? I've never been in that thing.
Now. I've been in it once.
Oh, yeah?
I think for my mom, like a banquet for my mom, if I remember correctly. Let me see. I'm looking that up right now. Go ahead, man. Can you continue?
I mean, why would... See, the thing that always bothered me about that restaurant is why would I ever go there if I didn't have to go there? And if I was flying in, why wouldn't I get out of there as soon as humanly possible? LAX.
Well, but here's the thing. hold on. Okay. The Encounter restaurant atop the iconic theme building at LAX Terminal was closed permanently at the end of December. So it was closed in 2014. Nah, but you got to think it was built back when you could hang out at the before all the security measures.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so people would actually go to the airport and hang out.
Yeah. Smoke a carton of cigarettes.
Yeah.
In the terminal.
In the terminal, yeah, for real.
Get your shoes
Put them out on the kids next to yeah, for real. Like that's the airport used to be the spot. I read no, not read. I was watching a documentary on, I believe it was on 9/11. And they went back in the documentary. Nah, it wasn't on 9/11. It was on terrorist attacks, like, over airplane terrorist attacks over time, whatever, right? And they were saying how the initial idea of the airport by developers was to have it like the mall. Like you would go, like they wanted to create this place where people flew it, but they also wanted people to park and go eat and hang out at the airport. And I thought, like, even before, because of course we both are old enough to have been in airports before the major security measures or whatever. It was just chaos. It was chaos. like I don't even want to imagine what it would be like if the security measures never happened. I would love for there to never have to have been security measures, by the way. But I just don't want to imagine like trying to get to your flight while other people are trying to get to like Benihana. You know what I'm saying? Like it just
well, that's the thing. Yeah,
it sounds crazy.
I mean, because you used to be able to just go in without a ticket just to meet people at the gate, right? That's what you were expected to do if you were like
correct
picking somebody up, right?
Yep.
That sucks.
That super sucks. Yeah, that sucks.
It's already bad enough, or now it's bad enough just with the people who actually have to go somewhere or are coming from somewhere else. The people who have been doing business in the airport. Can you imagine people who have no reason to be there other than to pick somebody?
Oh my God. Can you imagine? Like, it just sounds horrible. It sounds horrible. Like that sounds like the worst idea on the planet. Like of all awful idea. Like they completely underestimated the amount of flying people were eventually going to do. I think that was the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the terrorists
was
really
like, ain't
showed
nobody
them.
gonna be able to afford to do this. Yeah, for real. Southwest was like, everybody about to fly, bro, for like $60. Watch. We ain't even gonna clean the planes. We'll see what happens. Y'all want clean planes or y'all want cheap fares?
Oh man. Oh.
Can I do and I list this as Sakoda 1, but you don't have to it doesn't have to be. I just want to go through this story. Now,
okay.
Philly has produced many great people, right? But at the top of that list are Black Thought and the homegirl Tanya. Right?
Fair enough.
Top two from Philly, period. And we could. It depends on the day whether she's being nice to me or not, which she generally is. She's either number one or number two. Just depends, right? Black Thought was never nice to me. Now, when Jeff the Boston fan, when Philly went out of the playoffs.
Okay, so now I see where you're
Jeff
headed.
the Boston fan sent us an article, particularly about Philly. We gave a shine to Jeff the Boston fan. You know what I'm saying?
It all worked out. I thought that worked well.
It did. It worked great. Yeah. However, when the Boston Celtics were down 3-0, I received an article from Philly's first or second best person. First or second. Depends on, I don't know how y'all feel. Number one to me. But I can understand the argument for Black Thought. And I said I would save this article. until Boston lost. Now that Boston is lost, what's the deal with those Pleasure Island road signs on Route 128 in Wakefield? So the signs near exit 60 harken back to a long defunct amusement park that was once billed as the Disneyland of the East. Listen, Kev, this is an interesting, compelling, and relatively long story.
To all the things I like in a story.
Yeah, I'm going to break this down for you real quick.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Boston tried to create Disneyland and it went trash. It was trash. It fell off. It was trash, and the signs are still there, and it's trash. The whole thing was trash. That's the article.
They could barely finish their baseball stadium.
Barely compared. I mean, the wall is too high. It's dumb. It's dumb. The floor at the
garden,
parquet floor at the garden was whack.
Like,
Boston got to get it together. And Tanya sent me an article just to show you that Boston could not complete what was supposed to be the Disneyland of the East.
And it was called?
It was called. Wait, what was it called? Hold up. Yeah. Come on, man. What was the name of the joint? Go ahead. Keep talking while I figure this out.
Oh. I mean, it's kind of in the sign.
Oh, Pleasure Island. I'm tripping.
Because I was wondering why you included this. I didn't know if it had something directly to do with Uncle Jeff, but
shout out to Uncle Jeff.
One would think that if you name an amusement park after, one or more of the top 200 strip clubs along the eastern seaboard, that it could potentially be more compelling, draw more attention.
Not very pleasurable at all. No pleasure whatsoever.
And the number one attraction evidently at Pleasure Island, at the Pleasure Island, was Moby Dick. True story.
Which sounds like the most Boston thing one could possibly do, right? Like some vulgarly mixed in things. Like I can picture this as either a Jersey thing or a Boston thing. Oh man!
Consider the fact that you just mentioned two iconic locations in New England: Boston Garden, or whatever it's called now, and in Fenway, right?
Is it the TD America?
I think it's TD, right? Yeah.
But who cares?
And Pleasure Island came in third place.
It was called Pleasure Island. You tried it.
Hey.
You tried it. You know what I mean?
You know what? Yeah.
You got to pick the bat up, take a couple swings. You tried it.
Oh man.
Oh, Pleasure Island. Bugging. Straight bugging. Kevin, we have one more we have a damn nature.
Yeah, this is yours as well, right?
Yes. This is the most terrifying damn nature we've ever had. Yeah.
Just in time for Halloween.
Right? Months ahead for y'all, for the people. For the people, yo. All right,
yourselves.
I don't even know how to do it. I'm going to just hit him with a damn nature.
Damn nature.
Scary. Topic title is I blame the Sci-Fi Network.
All right.
And I do for this. The reason, orcas have sunk 3 boats in Europe and appear to be teaching others to do the same. Kev. LifeScience.com is the source. Players involved are traumatized orcas and boat boys. Boat boys, yeah, that's me. This is terrifying because I've been enjoying going fishing quite a bit, and I'm just like, yo, you guys got to chill. Come on, man. What are we doing? Orcas have attacked and sunk a third boat in Europe, and experts now believe that the behavior is being copied by the rest of the population. 3 orcas, also known as killer whales, struck yacht the night of May 4th in the Strait of Gibraltar off the coast of Spain and pierced the rudder. There were 2 smaller and 1 larger orca. Okay? The little one shook the rudder at the back, while the big one repeatedly backed up and rammed the ship full force from the side. 2 days later, a pod of 6 orcas assailed another sailboat navigating the strait. Mother orca appeared to teach her calf how to charge the rudder. There's definitely some form of education and teaching going on. Reports of aggressive encounters with the orcas off the Iberian coast began in May. And the long story short, man, there's just been a spike of aggression. So basically, they're saying they don't anticipate or this to be a continuing thing. But Kev, for real, bro, this is where we are right now. This is where we are right now.
It's crazy out there, man.
It's wild.
I wanted to know. You named the topic. What'd you say? I blame the Sci-Fi Network. Mm-hmm. Are you saying that you think that the killer whales are like just pissed off because they only have basic cable?
Right. That could be one. No, I blame the Sci-Fi Network for coming up for having these weird shows that have things like this, where the orca learns how to sink the boat or Sharknado or something crazy like that.
You don't think it's like a TikTok challenge or something like that?
I wouldn't be surprised. Would you?
If I was going to make a movie out of this, you know who I'd put in the lead role? Hands down.
Who's that?
Besides Common? Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. You mean it's fish out there this big? Yes, Cube. Yes. There are.
They could be animated, and they could each do a voice.
Hey.
By the way, my little girl, well, she doesn't watch it anymore, but she watched, what's that Lion King cartoon? It's like a spin-off of The Lion King, little cartoon on Disney Channel or whatever. In Common is a crocodile alligator. I know I'm going to get letters for that. They all look the same to me, okay, Trek?
We had an episode where it was proven that they could climb trees. Remember that?
Alligators?
One or the other.
And every time I hear his voice, I laugh at Fizz.
Shout out to Fizz. Definitely not near the top of people from Philly list at all. Like, not even. It's crazy. It's crazy how far down the list Fizz is. Yeah, it's wild. I can't even imagine. It's like random people that just run up them stupid steps and then Fizz. But that's my man though.
Oh man.
But no, I actually saved somewhere, I have that Microsoft commercial saved. The Common one.
Oh. Just
because one day Fizz,
are you gonna play that next time it's Snapback?
Yeah, one day and I'm just Fizz. If Fizz is in the city and I happen to be DJing, I'm playing that Microsoft commercial. I'm not playing the Common song at all. I'm video mixing that Microsoft commercial as a shout out to Fizz.
Oh man.
Just clips of Common's acting. All rolling to one.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's his reel.
Yeah, his reel, straight up. His got real. All right, man. We gonna go and get on out of here, man. I want to say this before I bounce, man. Have you seen Ali Sadiq's stand up special?
No.
You familiar with Ali Sadiq? All right, so his stand-up special called Domino Effect. His part 1 came out. He's doing it in parts or whatever, right? You got to check it out. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Please check out Ali Sadiq's special. That joint is really funny. It's like really good and really funny. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's been Rap Sucks Radio. We are having a legitimate spring in Southern California for the first time in like 8 years.
What do you mean? Like it didn't go from cold to like the surface of the sun?
Yeah, like immediate. Nah, we had like a rainy winter, relatively, right? No, it wouldn't even be relatively, like an actual rainy winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And usually from then it's like from rain to your life is in danger. Like immediately. You know what I mean? Like, but no, now it's kind of balanced out. So I'm like, okay, hopefully we get a normal summer. Like not an unreasonable 196 degrees at like 8 in the morning. So yo, I don't know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Catch us on Instagram, Rap Sucks Radio. Catch us on Facebook, RSR Podcast. Past episodes are on rapsucksradio.com. I am your homeboy Trek Life, and that dude over there is your fam, Kev Sakoda.
Orca Life.
Hey, what's my man's name, man? See, man, my memory is really bad. I got to really work on this, man. 'Cause I'm like, I can't remember nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. It's a rapper, like he goes by like Orca or whatever.
Oh, Orco.
Nah. Noah James. Shout out to my man, Noah James. All right, man. I had to look that one up fast. We out of here like last year. On the count of 3, we say peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace. Uh-oh. What's popping tonight?
Oh, God. Not you.
So goofy, huh? Andale, mommy. E-I. Uh-oh.
Classic.
What's popping tonight? We out.